record and get started. Okay, guys. So my name is Corinne Malidi, and I started coaching 3 years ago with Beachbody. I originally started just to use Shakeology and start working out because I was 60 pounds overweight and just needed a change for myself. I had no interest in coaching. I was a pediatric occupational therapist at the time. I had my own practice, and I really loved what I did. And I really had no interest in working the business end of Beachbody, but I had heard wonderful things about the products and wanted to try them for myself and start my own journey after virtually a lifetime of yo-yo dieting. I had done everything and anything out there. Some things worked, and I lost weight, but ended up gaining it right back. And I just needed more accountability. I needed more of a support network, and my friend was using Shakeology and following a Beachbody program, and she had started coaching, and I was loving what I was seeing on her Facebook page. So after I stalked her for 6 months, I finally reached out and decided to give it a try. And then gradually, as I started using the products and loved them, I saw great results, and people were asking me about it. So I was telling my coach, people are interested. They want to try Shakeology. What do I do? And she said, since you're already signed up as a coach for your discount, which is what I ended up doing. I signed up as a coach just to get my discount. She was like, if you're already a coach for the discount, you might as well just sign them under you so you get the credit. And I did that, and little by little, I just got hooked, because then once people in my immediate life started to see transformation and change their lives because of something I introduced to them, I was like, oh my gosh, how many more people can I help? How many, more lives can I impact? And then, of course, as time went on and my transformation continued and I felt so much better, the whole thing just became a completely positive experience. So I started coaching. I founded Team Making a Difference, and now we're about 1,300 coaches in our organization. And I would never want it any other way. Things are wonderful. I'm here now with my kids. I've shut down my practice. I'm no longer working as an occupational therapist. I'm a very active PTA mom and get to run them around to soccer and karate and dance. And things are just really, really great. And it's an amazing opportunity that has completely changed my life and my family's lives. And next up is Danielle.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Danielle, and Corinne is actually my coach. So I got started with Beachbody. It was August of 2014. I had an almost 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, I guess. Yeah, 4-year-old. So I was still trying to lose the baby weight from my second baby, and I am a runner. So, it was coming off, but slowly. And if we have any moms that are listening, I'm sure you know that the weight might come off, but things don't exactly go back where they used to be. So Corinne had contacted me about trying out PIO, which was a new program at the time. And I thought, you know what, let's do it. Like something, I need to make a change, need to do something more, because it's just, going very slowly this time, getting back to my pre-pregnancy weight. So I did PIO. I was in a challenge group. It was a great experience being in the challenge group because it kept me motivated, which if you have ever been in a challenge group, I'm sure you know that feeling where, you don't want to do the workout, but you feel like you'll let everybody else down if you don't. So you press play and you do it. So I finished PIO. And I decided to move on to try T25 and also Shakeology at that time. At first, I didn't want to even talk about Shakeology. I wanted nothing to do with it. I thought it was, this crazy expensive drink, and I don't want that. But after I, saw the results I was getting with PIO, I thought, let me go all in and try Shakeology and another workout program. So I signed up as a discount coach. I work full time. I'm a law professor. I also teach belly dance and yoga classes in the evenings and weekends. And at the time, I was a consultant for another direct sales company. So I thought, no way, I'm not doing this coaching thing. I just want the discount. Not going to happen. And then the day I signed up as a discount coach, somebody in a mom group that I was in said, has anyone ever heard of Shakeology? I'm thinking of trying it out. And I thought, okay, maybe that's a sign from the universe that I should give this coaching thing a try. And so I decided to, see what would happen if I started to share Beachbody with other people, and it just took off. And so I started actively coaching, I guess it was December of 2014, and it's been a wonderful experience. My team is growing. I still work, and I don't have any plans to not do my day job anytime soon, but the business is still able to grow, and we'll talk about how we balance all of that stuff a little bit later on. But it's been a wonderful opportunity so far, and it continues to get better. So now I'll introduce Donna.
Hi everyone, my name is Donna Crummy. In 2010, I had my first baby by C-section. I said I wouldn't gain a lot of weight, and sure enough, with your first baby, you go totally out of control, at least I did. And I ended up weighing 180 pounds. And it took me 2 years of yo-yo dieting to finally get the baby weight off and feel comfortable again in my own skin. And I was also a teacher for 7 years at that point. And my husband and I knew that we wanted to have a second child, and just me being a teacher, he travels a lot for work, it wasn't going to work out. So what we did was we picked up and we moved from New York to Arizona. I quit my teaching job and we came here to live, and I could be a stay-at-home mom while he travels. So as soon as we got here, I found out I was pregnant with my second child. And again, I said I wasn't going to go crazy, and I ended up weighing 180 pounds again after. So after I had her, I said, you know what, there's no way I'm going to go through another 2.5 years of yo-yo dieting. There has to be something out there that's short for, especially moms to do who are busy and don't have time, and it's effective. And I found that. I started with the Beachbody program called T25. I started my journey on July of 2013, as soon as I was cleared after my second C-section to start working out. Within 3 months, I lost almost 30 pounds. People were noticing. Everybody started saying to me, well, how are you losing all this weight? So I would refer them to the Beachbody site, until one day Corinne, who is my upline coach, posted about the business opportunity on Facebook. So I contacted her and I found out all the details about it, and she told me about it. And she said, well, if you're referring people to Beachbody, why not, coach them through your personal experience, and you make the commission from their sales? So I said, let me try this out. And what turned into a hobby is now a rewarding career. My team is called Never Look Back, because seriously, physically, financially, and mentally, I will never look back to the person that I used to be. At almost 37 years old, I am in the best shape of my life, and physically and mentally. And I just love helping people on their journey. And it's so rewarding to use your personal experience to help people feel great about themselves. So that's how I started, and that's it. Okay, so what I am going to go through quickly is something called Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrants. So basically, there are 4 types of people that make money. There are employees, small business owners, big business owners, and investors. So we're going to start on the left side of the screen under active income. So active income is people who go to work and make money. So there's the employee. The employee, they go to high school, they take out a loan for college, they take out a loan for their master's. Some people have to work a part-time job to pay off debt while working their full-time job. You basically taught to work from the time that you're 22 to the time that you're 65. And then some people, even when they retire, they have to keep working because they have no control over their life. And the government takes 1/3 of your pay. Now we're going to jump down to the small business owner. Also with the active income earner, like I was a teacher. So my principal pretty much dictated when I could take off or not. So if I had to call in sick because my kid was sick, I had to do lesson plans. I had to find a sub. I was working 40 hours a week, but with traveling, it would add up to like 60 hours a week. So I hardly wasn't spending time with my son. So now when we jump down to small business owner, you work for yourself. So that's people who maybe are a hairdresser, or they own a bar or a tanning salon. So what happens is you get write-offs. So a lot of people you'll see when they own their own small business, they go on nice dinners, they have vacations, they get nice cars. You only pay taxes on the money after your write-off. So all those dinners and cars and stuff, you get write-offs for. there's a lot of stress on you, because when you're the small business owner, if an employee calls in sick, you have to leave everything that you're doing and you have to go cover that shift if you can't find somebody else. If you're a hairdresser, it's very hard to say to somebody who's having their wedding that day, hey, I'm sick, I can't take off I have to take off and I can't do your hair. You can't do that to people. So when you own your own small business, a lot of the stress falls on you too. Now we're going to jump to the passive residual income side. Those are the people that are paid on a monthly or a weekly basis just for pretty much being alive. If you're alive, you're getting an income. Whether you're on vacation, you're getting an income. So we're going to start with the investor. So the investor is somebody who maybe owns a rental property. People pay them on the first of their month. They never have to be there unless something is broken. But that's the thing. They have to maintain the property that they own. So you are, in a way, spending a lot of your own money, and you have to have a lot of your own backup money just in case something goes wrong. And then we jump to the big business owner. So according to Forbes, any business consisting of over 500 people is a big business. Okay, so you also get business write-offs, just like if you're a small business owner. So what Beachbody is, once you have a team of 500 or more, you're considered a big business owner. So you have business write-offs. You can write off team dinners. You can write off internet. You can write off a lot of stuff at your home. Network marketing is what we do. It's the fastest and cheapest way to go from an active income, which is on your left side, to residual passive income, which is on your right. You basically get paid while you sleep. So if my son is sick, I still get a paycheck every week from the team that I've built underneath me. If I go on vacation, I can sit on a beach and I'm still getting paid every week from the team that I've built underneath me and the people that they've built underneath me too. So because your team is always working, you're always getting an income and you never have to worry about anything else. So now we're going to go into who we are versus who we aren't.
Okay, so there's a lot of misconceptions about what it means to be a Beachbody coach and what you have to be and what experience you have to have. Really, anybody can be a Beachbody coach because there's no requirement, there's no specialization or special knowledge that you need to have. You don't need to be a fitness professional. You don't need to be a nutritionist. You don't even need to be somebody who's at their own goal weight or, perfect body or goal body. Really, you just have to be somebody who has a passion for fitness and health and who wants to share that with other people. So on our team and in the whole Beachbody business, there are so many different people come from so many different backgrounds. So a lot of us on the team are parents. We have all different types of professions that people do in their day job. Like I said before, I'm a lawyer. I don't practice. Now I'm a law professor. We have doctors, teachers, executives. We have so many different professions on our own team. Then we also have people who are stay-at-home parents. So this business really is what you make of it, right? It can be something that you do in the few free minutes a day that you have from your day job and parenting, or it can be something that you do full-time, or it can build into something that you do full-time. So the one thing that we are definitely not is salespeople, or we are not salespeople. This is not a sales company. We are people who want to help other people because we have had results with a product that we feel very strongly about. And so we're just sharing our journey. So a lot of times people say, I don't want to be a coach. I don't know how to sell. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson either. None of us on the team are salespeople. I hate salespeople. I don't like being sold to. And we don't sell the products to anybody. It's all about just genuinely wanting to help people become healthy, reach the fitness level that they want to reach, and, really just sharing your journey with them. That's how we get our customers. That's how people join us on this journey. And we never actually sell to anybody. So now we're going to hear from a few coaches on our team. So our first coach that we're going to be hearing from is Elisa. Elisa is where'd she go? There she is. Okay. So Lisa is a very busy working mom, and she's going to talk to you about how she finds time to fit in her coaching business.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Elisa. So I have been a Beachbody coach since April of 2014. I signed up just as a discount coach so I can get 25% off of my monthly shakes and save on any other program that I wanted to purchase. But I instantly knew within a few weeks of doing the programs and drinking Shakeology that this is something that I wanted to share with my friends and family. So I started working the business in June of 2014, and it has been such an incredible experience since. Not only am I a Beachbody coach, I am also a mom. I have 2 kids. I'm also a wife, and I'm also a retail executive for a major luxury store in New York City. I wear many hats each and every day, but I make time for my Beachbody business because I know that really this has such great potential. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen people quit their jobs and quit their careers to stay at home because they've matched their salary from their careers. I've seen people grow their business and go on vacations and earn free trips and prizes and really just create life by their design, which is amazing. And that is obviously something that I want to do and I've always strived to do. So I will continuously work on my Beachbody business. I work on my business really at any point where I can throughout the day. I do work anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week, depending on the season. And I make time to really sit down and try to grow my business at any moment. So most of the time, I usually work on my business on the train ride or on the subway ride into New York City every morning. And then usually on the way back home from work. I'm a mom, so I come home and, homework's got to get done, dinner's got to be on the table, baths have to be done, kids in bed. So I really leave that time for my family, and then I usually work on my business after that. So usually around 9, 10 o'clock at night, you can find me being a Beachbody coach, right? So I'm consistently switching hats. Why do I keep doing this? Well, I've seen what this company and the business can do for you. I've seen the potential, and that is what I want for me and my family. I want to continue living my life by design. In only a couple of years, I've really seen some major improvements in just our lifestyle and financial status. So I am going to keep going through with this and pushing through, and can't wait for all of you to join us.
Okay, now we have another coach that we're going to hear from. Elisa really wants to tell us her story. Okay, so our next coach is Anna. She is also a mom of 2, soon to be a mom of 3. She's currently pregnant, and she is still working her business even while pregnant. She's a stay-at-home mom, so she has a little different story to share.
Hi, my name is Anna Weselaski, and I've been a Beachbody coach for almost 2 years. I'm a stay-at-home mom with a 5-year-old that's in kindergarten and a 3-year-old in preschool, and I have one on the way. I'm 6 months pregnant right now. I became a Beachbody coach about 2 years ago when I did the 21-day fix and I drank my Shakeology, and for those 21 days I was very faithful to that program and I lost a lot of weight after a family loss. So it was really a great journey for me to go on, and I just fell in love with the community, with the program, and I couldn't help but share it. So I became a Team Beachbody coach. So what I do now is I work from home, and this is my first job in about 5 years. And because I've been a stay-at-home mom since I had my son, it's my first job in 5 years, and I just love sharing what I do, sharing what makes me happy, and just keep on going. It's something that I can do from home, help my family, and help others at the same time. And as a former teacher, I just love it. So I work my business during the day when my kids are at school, even any chance that I get, and at night after I put them to bed. So I hope that clears up anything that you might be wondering what Beachbody coaches are. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
For almost 2 years.
Sorry, guys. I'll get it right maybe by the end. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we do as coaches. So we have a term that we refer to often as our power hour. That should be done daily or however many days you're going to commit to working your Beachbody business. When you become a coach, keep in mind that you are the CEO of your own business. So you decide when and where you're going to work. The more you work, the more you get out of it. But our power hour is basically a structured amount of time. Typically it's an hour, but we can, it's your business. So if you only have 45 minutes, you do 45 minutes. If you have 2 hours and you want to put those 2 hours in, that's fine. But it's focused time where you're typically getting the following things done, and then you can always do more if you have more time. And basically a lot of what we do is tell our story on social media. So a big part of that is posting on Facebook or Instagram, sharing our journey, sharing who we are, showing people that we're just regular people. We're not, any type of special salespeople. We're not, these big fitness gurus. We're not dietitians. We're not perfect, with our nutrition, whatever it is, whether it's, we're moms, we're runners, we're, involved in the PTA, we're teachers, whatever it is that we do that make us up, we present that on social media, very, transparently and authentically. So planning and scheduling those posts is important because that's the way that we reach out to other people. Eventually, you will run out of family and friends to ask. We only know so many people, but that's the beauty of social media, is that you can reach out to anybody, anywhere, and help people all over the country. So we create a list from our previous posts of, anybody who liked our posts, who commented on our posts. We reach out to them to say thank you for supporting us, or, maybe somebody will like your post who you haven't spoken to in a while. They like a picture of your kid at the park, and you're like, oh, wow, I forgot about that person. Let me, I wonder how they're doing, and spark up a conversation. Checking in with challengers and our challenge groups. So if you're already a Beachbody customer or a discount coach, you're probably very familiar with the fact that we run challenge groups. Typically we run them monthly. Every coach has a different style and does things differently. Sometimes they do 5-day groups, 7-day groups, but we're continuously running groups. We run them as a team, so don't get overwhelmed by that. You don't ever have to do anything on your own, but we have to check in with our challengers. This isn't, like Danielle mentioned earlier, we're not a sales business. So it's not like, here's my website, go buy your Shakeology and good luck. It's, let's talk about what you need to do. Let's talk about what your goals are and how we're going to help you achieve those goals and how I'm going to support you through it. And the challenge group is one of those ways. So it's really important for us to stay in contact with our customers and make sure that we're doing our part as their coach to keep them accountable to their goals. Another thing that we have to do each day is check into our team page and training groups. Again, this is all on social media. So we have private groups for the team, private groups where there's training, depending on what level you're at and what your goals are. So checking in there to stay on top of things, to find out what's new, what kind of promotions we have, what trainings are out there to possibly help you depending on what you might be struggling with. Add 2 friends to Facebook each day. So again, social media is a big part of our, building our network and who we can speak to and help. So finding people on Facebook to friend and add to your network is a big piece and something we should be doing daily. And starting 5 new conversations that are not Beachbody related. This is a relationship building business. So virtually, we just want to get to know people and see how we can help them. In our minds, we have something to offer everybody, whether it be health and fitness related or financially. This opportunity is an amazing one that has changed the lives of so many people on our team. So we always have something to offer, but we're not going to just pitch that as a sale to anybody out of nowhere. We want to get to know somebody and find out what their goals are. So starting conversations each day that are not Beachbody related and really getting to know somebody before we can even, begin to offer them anything. Inviting 2 people to our next challenge group. So we have to consistently be inviting people in order to help people. If we're not asking them, how are they going to know that we can help them? And following up. So a lot of it, like I said, is conversation back and forth. It's not like, hey, I have this product. Do you want to try it? And they're like, yes, okay, sure. Or no, thanks. And that's it. There's a lot of back and forth. And some people have questions and some people have, will say not right now, or, check back at the end of the month because right now money's tight, or whatever it may be. So following up and responding to messages is something also that we do each day. And again, this is not something that is that you're left on your own to do. There's lots of tips and strategies within our trainings that will teach you how to go about this and what the best way is to get your power hour done and be the most effective with your time. And Tracy, who's a newer coach on our team, we're going to hear from her now. She's been coaching for about 4 months, and we're going to see how she uses her power hour. Oh, I don't know why I click play and it goes to the next screen.
Hi, my name is Tracy, and I've been coaching for just under 3 months. I am a full-time elementary school teacher and a mom to 2 little girls, a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old. So I'm pretty busy. I have a full schedule. I wake up at 5 a.m. to do my workout, and I also have a little time to do about 10 minutes of work in the morning. I check in with any challenge groups that are running, if I have a challenge group post to make, think of what my daily post is going to be, sometimes before my workout, sometimes after, check in, see if I have any notifications from anyone potentially interested in Beachbodies. And then at work, I can usually check in around lunchtime again. A lot happens in the morning. A lot of people are working out and checking their Facebook. So that's a really effective time to see if anyone has commented on my posts, if anyone has any new interest in Beachbodies. And then in the evening again, after I've made dinner and packed lunches and done dishes, I usually have about 20 minutes before I go to bed where I can check in again. And that's a better time for me to concentrate and see if anyone is interested in Beachbodies, think about what my new posts are going to be, check in with people I've reached out to, people I've made connections with. I just send emails, my emails that are not Beachbody related, but making connections with people. I have more time to do that sort of thing in the evening. So I wouldn't say I have a condensed full power hour altogether. It probably does equal about an hour of work on Beachbodies. It's important for me to keep my schedule consistent so that I have enough energy to wake up in the mornings to do my workout because I'm on my own health journey. But I do like to give enough time to this so that I feel like I'm committing to this business and to this program.
So as you can see, Tracy doesn't have one set hour that's straight, which shows the flexibility of having your own business. You make your time, you make the time whenever you can. Oh, yeah. Come on. All right.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you now about what we call the 3 vital behaviors. So the 3 vital behaviors are 3 things that you really need to do each day in order to have a successful business. So the first thing that you need to do is probably something that you're all doing already, is be proof that the products work. So you need to drink your Shakeology and you need to do your workouts each day. Basically, you need to be a product of the product because you can't show people how these products work and how they're life-changing if you're not actually using them yourself. So you need to be using the products, drinking your shakes, and doing your workouts every day. The second vital behavior is invite, invite, invite. So you need to be connecting with people, like Corinne was saying, during your power hours. You're connecting with people, inviting them to challenge groups, inviting them to the business opportunity, just inviting them to try a program, whatever it is, but you need to be reaching out to people and introducing them to all the different opportunities with Beachbody. And then the third vital behavior is personal development. So this is probably something that people aren't doing the most. I think there's like the vital behavior that is most foreign to most people when they start. But basically what personal development is that you're working on becoming the best version of you every day. So either you're reading books, you're listening to podcasts, listening to audiobooks, watching YouTube videos about any topic that you think that you need to work on as a person, right? Anything that's going to make you a better person. So it could be something business related. You could be listening to a book about network marketing, or you could be, working on your confidence and listening to podcasts about building confidence. Whatever it is that you need to work on as a person, you need to be doing a little bit of that each day as well. So these things are not just to grow your business, they're just to make you a better person, right? All of these things are going to have an impact on your life. The 3 vital behaviors don't exist in a vacuum, right? They're not just business related. If you're being proof that the products work, well, then you're getting in shape and you're being healthy. So that's a great thing to do whether or not you are a coach. If you're inviting people to the opportunity, then you're going to be reaching out to people and making connections and new relationships and rekindling old relationships. I mean, this business has put me back in touch with so many people. My team, some of my best coaches on my team are people that I hadn't spoken to in years, or that I only knew from like online groups. A lot of my coaches are people that I knew, like Tracy that you just heard from. She's one of my coaches that I met when we were planning our weddings on the knot.com. So, and I have met her in person sometimes, but we hadn't planned our weddings in a long time. So we reconnected through Beachbody, and it just puts you in touch with a lot of new people. Whether or not they actually end up becoming your customers, that's not, not even the point. Really, you're just reaching out to people and making new friendships and making stronger friendships. And then personal development is something that, everybody should be doing, because everybody has areas of their life that they can work on to make themselves a better person. And, even if I wasn't a Beachbody coach anymore, I'm so addicted to my personal development each day that I would still be doing that. I listen to audiobooks or YouTube videos or podcasts on my commute. I commute about 45 minutes each way, so an hour and a half of driving every day. And I actually enjoy that time now because I'm always listening to something, both directions. I'm listening to something that's going to help me in whatever I'm working on at the moment. Okay, so our next video, we're going to be hearing from another one of our coaches, Bridget, and she's also going to be talking about the 3 vital behaviors.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Hey.
Hi guys, my name is Bridget, and I am here to tell you what the 3 vital behaviors have done for myself and my business. The first one is being the product. Of course, we have to be the product. If we're looking to help somebody else get on their journey and be on their journey, they need to see us. They need to watch us. I know it sounds a little creepy, but they need to watch you, share on social media, Instagram, whatever your avenue is, to being the product. So share your sweaty selfies, your Flex Fridays, you drinking your Shakeology, sharing your recipes. Once I started doing that, everyone started talking to me about it. They started seeing what I was doing. They realized I was a real person. The next one is invite. Eek! Who doesn't freak out when they say, hey, come join me? Everyone does. Everyone has such a hard time with this. It sounds salesy, it sounds this, you're scared what people are going to say, but then you realize, and this is what happened to me. I woke up one day and I was like, why do I care what someone else is going to say? Why do I care what they're going to talk about me behind my back? What I had is value. What I was offering was value. It helped me, it helped my husband, it helped my children. I was setting a better role model. It was amazing. Once you start believing in yourself and what you're doing, the inviting process becomes so easy. It's like second nature, which leads to personal development. This was a big aha moment for me. For the first 6 months, I'll be honest, I didn't do personal development. I was super busy. That was my excuse. But once I hit a stagnant point in my business and I couldn't get any further, I couldn't get ahead of myself, I started listening to podcasts, and I started listening to books on my Audible while I was driving or in the morning before my kids woke up. I also listened to it for another 10 minutes before I go to sleep. And it's changed my life as a mother, as a wife, as a person, as a coach. It made my business grow from here to here, and I can't wait till it gets to here. Can you see up here? That's what personal development has done for me. It's truly a life changer. It's something you should do every single day in your life, and that's what it did for me. And I'm very grateful to them, and I'm very happy that I practice the 3 vital behaviors every single day. And I look forward to watching you all grow and be successful. Bye.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Oh boy. Here we go.
So teamwork, when you join our team, you become a part of a community. So what our team provides is group trainings with proven steps to build a business, because we've all, built our own business and we share everything that we're doing with you. So the opportunity to earn a limitless income that provides a life of complete freedom based on the number of people you help. So we have the Beachbody disclaimer, Beachbody does not guarantee, the type of income that you make, but depending on the work that you put in, you can make a ton of money with this opportunity. So again, once you become a part of our team, we have the trainings that we put you in to start you off with. There are weekly team calls that you can join. There's also a Monday call, which is called the National Wake Up Call, which is the whole entire network. You listen to other coaches, their tips and strategies, what's going on with the company. There's also one-on-one training with your coach. So like what I always tell my personally sponsored coaches, a lot of them always say, they message me and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to bother you. And I write back immediately and I'm like, you're never bothering me. Like we all start from the beginning, and you don't want to wait to learn everything before you start running with this business, because trust me, 2.5 years in, I still don't know everything. So you just want to, as soon as you become a coach, just start off doing it. Just listen to what your coach tells you the first few steps and just get busy doing it. And you always have your coach there to support you no matter what. We're a community that supports and celebrates your success. So I know when I was a teacher, I really didn't get much recognition. Maybe I got a sticky pad here and there. But when you do good, in this company and you're helping change people's lives, everybody else on your team celebrates all the hard work that you're doing. And we also celebrate our challengers' successes too. So when we hear that our customers are losing weight, we celebrate that as well. So it's a really big supportive community. It's a place to dream big and work at your own pace. So Corinne mentioned that we have team pages. So within these team pages, you can always ask questions there. If your coach isn't available, there's lots of resources in there. There's file sections with tons of things for you to look at. But again, it's a place for you to set goals and dream big and to get to your goals at your own pace. Everybody has their own goals. Mine is to help my husband pay off the mortgage in the next couple of years. And so that's what we call our hairy, scary goal. So that's mine. And I know we will do it. Other people, it's maybe just pay for groceries every week. So whatever your goal is, we help you map out a plan to get there and help you reach it. The team pages, again, it's a place to get to know everybody on your team. There are people on this call that, there's a couple of coaches on this call that I've never met in person, but I feel like I'm best friends with them because we chat all the time on team pages and on weekly calls. And we also run monthly accountability groups. So that is what we call our challenge groups for our customers. It's a place to hold our customers accountable as well as ourselves within our health and fitness. So right now we're going to go a little bit more into challenge groups into detail, but we're going to listen to Christy first, who is a coach on our team, and she's going to talk about teamwork.
Hi,
everybody. My name is Christy Whiffen, and I've been a Beachbody coach for a little over a year and a half now. And one of my favorite parts about being a coach is the fact that we are in the business of helping people, and it doesn't just stop at helping people on their health and fitness journeys. It's as a team also. So we have a ton of trainings and team pages that are available to us. And someone's always willing to help you figure something out or get something done basically at any point. There are always little contests or little event pages going to help you further your business and answer any questions you may have. Some of my favorite things are, well, we have the 3 vital behaviors, and everyone knows how to do them and what they need to do, but sometimes you just need that extra push to get it done. So there'll be like live power hour events where everyone will just kind of sit around and get it done together at the same time. Beachbody is such just like an awesome community. I've made so many friends that I would have never met outside of this opportunity. And they were like my little friends on Facebook accountability groups and event pages. And then when we all met in person at like team events, Super Saturdays, or we have an awesome event in, well, it's been in Nashville the last 2 years, or last year and this year, called Summit, where we all met in person for like the first time. And it was like we've been friends for years because we'd all become so close on all these team pages and event pages. It's really just an amazing community where everyone just wants to help everybody be the best that they can in so many different areas. So a lot of coaches have their own team pages to run where you can ask questions at any time. They have different groups to help you advance in rank or help you become comfortable in things that you're normally not comfortable with. I can't say enough good things about what this opportunity has brought to me, and I'm loving it, the whole thing.
All right. Yeah, there we go again. Shocker. All right.
Okay, so I started getting into accountability groups. I can't talk today, which is also known as our challenge groups. So when customers or coaches join us, they're placed in what we call Facebook accountability groups. So we provide support, motivation, accountability to keep our challengers engaged, keep them to complete their programs, and get the best results possible. We offer prizes, a lot of us, as incentives to keep the coaches and to keep our customers going. We share healthy recipes and tips. It's a fun, non-judgmental atmosphere. So I know in our groups, a lot of people share before and after pictures. We support each other. We cheer each other on. It's a place to just let it all out. Share, your ups, your downs, and it creates friendships within the group. I can't tell you how many times I see challengers becoming friends with one another. One might live in Florida, one might live in California, but all of a sudden they become Facebook friends and they're cheering each other on their personal wall, and it's really cool and fun to watch. And you also develop friendships with your customers as well through this. As you're helping them on their journey, you get to know more about their personal life. And then also a lot of times, because of these challenge groups and the accountability and support that your customers are receiving from you and the friendship that they're developing with you, they are more likely to become a coach from going through this with you, just because, the atmosphere is so inviting and warm and friendly that they want to help run them too and add their friends to them as well. So there's always something to invite somebody to, whether it's a challenge group. A lot of them are 21 days long. Some people do them longer, or we have clean, free eating groups. I run a 5-day one each month. Some people run a free crockpot group. So it's just a way you got to think outside the box and think of other things that you can invite people to if people aren't ready for your challenge groups yet. So again, like I said, as a team, we always have something to invite somebody to. So now we're going to hear about our challenge groups from our coach, Vicki, who has been a coach for 2 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Vicky and I am a Beachbody coach for 2 years now. I'm going to quickly just talk to you about challenge groups and what they are. A challenge group is an online secret Facebook group of men and women who are either doing a Beachbody program or going to the gym, they're running, they're doing their own fitness routine. Whatever it is that they're doing, we all have the common goal of becoming more fit and healthier and being the healthiest version of ourselves. And in these groups, we post our workouts, we post nutrition, meal plans, recipes, success stories. We share results if we feel comfortable. We share our challenges and whatever struggles we may be having in a non-judgmental community. And that was really key for me and a game changer for me when I started with the 21 Day Fix 2 years ago, because I felt safe and I was finally able to keep myself accountable, and that I had other people doing this with me. I mean, to do something by yourself is just so hard and lonely. And when I was able to be in these groups and all these people were doing the same program as me or even different programs, but I was able to see that my struggles are real and that other people are sharing, the same struggles as me or sharing the same victories as me. So it really was a game changer for me. And I think it's a game changer for a lot of coaches and customers. And not only did it help me, was it a game changer for me as just on my own health and fitness journey, becoming a coach really helped me stay accountable to my goals, because as a coach, we are helping other people get started, and we need to, be a product of the product. We need to show that these programs do work and that we are real people with real results, and that, things aren't as easy, don't come easy for us either. And that, so becoming a coach really helped me, continue on my journey. And it helped me, the days where I don't want to get up and work out, I have to work out. How can I ask my customers to work out if I don't work out? So that really helps me keep me to my goals, and it really helps me keep me accountable. I'm not perfect. I am far from perfect. As a coach, you do not need to be perfect. No one is perfect. I have my cheat meals. I skip my, workouts. Life gets in the way. And, it's life. It's normal. It's okay. But the difference is that I am able to get back on track, and I am not, totally going off and not coming back. I have the tools, I have the people, and the support of everyone in the challenge groups. And, that is really what these groups are for. It's to help us, everyone, to help coaches, to help customers, to persevere and overcome, the bumps in the road. And I just want to leave you with a little quote. I don't know who it's from. I just seen it online and I love it because it fits perfectly into this. But, surround yourself with people who push you, who challenge you, who make you laugh, who make you better, who make you happy. Okay, so with that, goodbye.
I love that quote. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to talk a little. Oh my gosh, I just did it. Didn't I? I did it for the first time. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit about income. The most important things at this point, I know this graphic has a lot on it, but this slide, but the most important things to you would be the retail commission right now, which is that we earn 25% of any product sales. So for example, Shakeology at full price is $129.95, and we earn a $32.49 commission from that. The majority of people order challenge packs because that's offering the whole package together. It's offering Shakeology with a fitness program. And if you're on the call and you're a discount coach or customer, you're familiar with that and probably got a challenge pack of your own. And each challenge pack has a different commission based on the price point, and it's between 28% and 34% commission that we're earning. And the most important way that we earn income is through Team Cycle Bonus, which I'm not going to get into details about how we earn that, but essentially the way you earn it is by building a team. So the bigger your team gets, the more you earn it. And that essentially becomes your passive income. So at this point, for me, for example, at 3 years in, 99% of my paycheck is from Team Cycle bonus. So it's not from sponsoring new people. It's not from selling, 50 bags of Shakeology a month. It's not from signing up 25 people per month. I sign up an average of 3 to 4 people per month, and my weekly paychecks are 99% passive income, which means that it's coming from the team that I've built, like Donna was mentioning earlier. We also offer quarterly bonuses depending upon your rank, and those range anywhere from $700 to $45,000 per quarter. In the beginning, for the first 6 months, the majority of your income is retail. So you're going to talk about it to your family and your friends, and people are going to join you because they're seeing your energy. And most of that is going to be the retail commission, as mentioned initially with the challenge pack sales. And then later on, as you're still, 6 months in, and people see that, wow, she's still doing this and she's still really excited about it, and she's signing up a lot of people and helping a lot of people, I want to do that. People are going to join you. They're going to join your team. They're going to want to do the same thing and have the same energy and surround themselves with the positive community that you have and transform their lives in the same way that you have. And then that's when you start to build that passive income. Once you have a couple of, we call them business partners, the people on your team who actually want to work the business, not just signed up as a coach for the discount. Once you have a couple of business partners, your team will your team will grow exponentially, and therefore your income will grow rapidly. I put some income examples from our team, and you can basically see that everybody's different. So again, what you put in is what you get out. So we certainly have people who have been coaching for less time than other coaches and earning more money than those coaches who have been around longer. It depends on what how much you put into it. It depends on how many business partners you get, how many people you talk to. The more people you talk to, the more successful you'll be. The more opportunities you take to share this with people, the more successful you'll be, the more people you'll help, and in turn, the more income you'll make. We also, Beachbody offers us annual trips. Those of you who know, Donna and I, we both just came back from the cruise that we went on for free from Beachbody that we earned in 2015. Every year there's another trip for you to work towards. And the trip is completely paid for, and it's amazing. And next year we're going to Punta Cana, to the Hard Rock, the all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana. And I believe all 3 of us will be there as long as Danielle's schedule permits that year. And it's going to be amazing. And then every month there's also prizes. So if you help, while there's no quotas to fill, which I'll mention later on too with some little bits of information, coaches who are serious about building their business have a goal for themselves. There's no penalty if you don't hit it, but for themselves to help at least 3 people a month. And the reason for that is because, number one, that's paying for your Shakeology, your own cost of your own Shakeology per month. And it helps you get recognized by the company as hitting Success Club. And if you hit Success Club, you get a prize every month from the company for free, for just for helping 3 people, on top of your pay, on top of helping 3 people, and on top of just that general recognition from your team. So there's lots of opportunity here to earn income and get some great prizes and incentives. Next we're going to hear from Nicole Jones, and she's one of our upline coaches who's been coaching for a little over 5 years. And she is somebody who has definitely grown her business exponentially. She has an incredible passive income. She earns 5 figures a week. And when she first started Beachbody, when she first ordered her Shakeology and P90X, she had just declared bankruptcy. And now she has been inducted in the Beachbody Millionaires Club. So we're going to hear from her.
I was at my heaviest when I saw the P90X infomercials. I just felt awful. I had no energy. We had a 2-month-old and a 4-year-old at home. I just couldn't keep up with the girls. The 4-year-old and then the 2-month-old, I wanted to be napping when the 2-month-old was napping, and I couldn't because the 4-year-old was running around the house. That's not very safe. So I just felt lethargic all the time. I was slipping into a depression because we didn't have money. I just felt awful. So I didn't have the greatest health, and I didn't have the greatest nutrition, and I didn't know what to do. And then saw real people on Facebook having success with P90X and with Shakeology. I thought, I gotta try this. I gotta try this. And I brought it up to my husband, and at the time, he was the only one bringing in any income. So we were struggling for sure. We didn't have enough money at the end of the month to pay all of our bills. And I started talking to my friends about the business opportunity that went along with this whole thing. And I assured my husband that I was going to make the $240 back in that first month. I was going to do whatever it took. And I told my coach that I need to make all of this money back. You need to help me because I need to feed my family. I made $239 in my first month. And then every month after that, the money just kept going up. And what I focused on was Success Club. My coach and then his coach just kept saying, you've got to hit Success Club and everything will just compound and you'll just make more money and more money. And it happens. The next month I made $400 and then it was $600 and it just kept going up. 6 months into it, I earned the Beachbody cruise. So I couldn't believe it. I earned a trip in 5 months in this brand new business. And I remember going to the gas station with my husband. And for 2 years, we basically would go to the gas station and he would say to me, well, how much can I put in the gas tank today? I said to him, fill it. And he looked at me like I had two heads. What do you mean fill it? Like all the way? Like $50? And I said, yeah, go ahead and fill it. And it was just the moment. And I sat there in the car while he was pumping the gas and the girls were in the back. And I just started crying because I just couldn't believe that one little piece was huge. It was a huge piece that we just were able to fill the gas tank. And that same weekend, my coach actually called me and said, hey, you want to go take the girls out to dinner? And it was this big arcade place too. So I'm thinking, that's going to be $100 night dinner and this arcade night. And we went and my husband's like, well, we just filled the gas tank. Like it was just this whole chain of events that we were able to just spend $150 in one weekend and not think about it. My life has changed drastically financially with Beachbody. I have lost 35 pounds and 30 inches and have gone from a size 10 to a size 0 because I started my journey with P90X and just kept going. So I know the importance of fitness, but there was never something to tie it in. And as a mom with a 2-month-old and a 4-year-old at home, I was running a business from my home. So I basically built a business on Facebook. I started out with about 200 friends and now I have well over 2,000. But basically at that time, I was just building a business on Facebook, basically connecting with moms who were in the same situation as me. My Beachbody success, I definitely attribute to my own personal transformations. A huge piece of this transformation process is your personal development. You need to change and grow and learn yourself to grow into a better and stronger person for this new you.
I love that story. Okay, so just a few things if you're interested in getting started and wondering how, or just wondering like what it takes to get started. So basically, like we mentioned, most people end up getting a challenge pack. So if you were interested in coaching, you would start with a challenge pack because remember, you have to be a product of the product. So we want to get you started on drinking Shakeology and feeling the amazing benefits of that and getting started with a fitness program. We have a challenge pack for just about every fitness program we offer. They just vary in price. The challenge pack comes with your Shakeology, your program, the coach that you order from will give you that one-on-one support and access to their challenge group. You'll have access to Beachbody on demand for 30 days for free. And when you order your challenge pack as a coach, they automatically set you up with 3 websites that are already set up for you. There's, so customers can order from, you can personalize them, add your pictures and your name and whatnot, but the product information is all there for you. Then you would tell your coach that you're interested, that you're ready, you're ready to run with this. You want to get going right away, and they'll set up a call with you, or, an in-person meeting if you live close with your coach, and it's called the Getting Started Right call. Well, they'll find out more about what your goals are with the business. What are you looking to accomplish? Just cover the cost of your shakes, be able to pay for your child's daycare every month, whatever your goals are, even if you want to quit your job and work from home. Then they'll plug you into the team pages. You want to announce yourself on social media, let everybody know that this is the journey you're taking. You love these products, you're excited about it, and you're going to start this new journey as a coach and looking for people to join with you and for people to help. They'll get you plugged into a new coach training. Like I said, like Donna mentioned, we have lots of trainings available. So we're going to figure out what's best for you based on your goals and plug you into the appropriate training. What you need to do is take initiative and ask a lot of questions. Also, like Donna mentioned before, your coach is never bothered by your questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. We started in your shoes once upon a time too, and that's the beauty of this business, is we all start in the same spot. We all start not knowing anything, and we all start with 0 coaches under us. So we all had and have tons of questions. I'm 3 years in and still learn something new every day. And we have so much new product coming in all the time that there's always something to learn about anyway. So you definitely don't need to know it all before you get started. And you definitely want to be proof the product works. So continue, if you're already a discount coach or a customer and you have our products, continue to use the products and share that journey with everybody. If you're not, you definitely want to get started right away by choosing your challenge pack, so that you can be a product of the product and share that with others, inspire people, and most importantly, have fun. This job is not stressful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has its moments, that can be hard, but for the most part, it's so fun and so rewarding, emotionally rewarding, to help other people find themselves and just live better and be better versions of themselves. Some important information to know. The only investment you are making is in your product. So the cost of your challenge pack, which is anywhere from $140 to $205, is the only investment you're making in this business. You're not paying any other, you'd pay that much to be a customer or a coach just to get your product. As a coach, you get 25% off all products, including your Shakeology, which comes every month. There's no startup fees. And you don't need to purchase any inventory to hold on stock. Like I mentioned, those websites are set up for you so that people can just go to them and order and have things shipped directly to their home. So you don't have to have anything, stocked up in your home. Active and retired military don't pay any monthly coach fees. Otherwise, we pay if you're not active or retired military, you pay a $16.95 monthly coach fee, and that basically covers the maintenance of your websites. And your online office, which is accessible through your website. Your account can be canceled at any time. You're not locked into it for a certain amount of time. As I mentioned earlier, there's no sales quotas to fill. You can go as slow or as quickly as you'd like. And this $4 a day business can turn into a 5, 6, or even 7-figure annual income. And again, it's what you make of it. So, the more you put in, the more you get out. And a lot of people sometimes will say, but there's so many Beachbody coaches in my area. Number one, that's the beauty of social media, is you can reach out to people that are nowhere near you. Also, currently Beachbody is only in the US and Canada, but we will be expanding. So don't ever feel like it's too late. It's never too late to join us. If you're already a discount coach, you can start working the business end whenever you want. You're already set up. Your websites are there. You just have to let your upline coach know that you're ready to rock and roll, and they'll get you plugged into what you need to get plugged into. And if you're a current customer, you can easily convert to be a coach. So again, just let your coach know that you're ready to join the team, and then he or she will walk you through that. Our last story is from Mary Jo. We don't have a video from her because she had some technical difficulties with her storage on her phone. But she's been coaching for 3 years, and I'm just going to read aloud her little story that she wanted to share with you guys. Since I started coaching in March of 2013, I have been going through a nasty divorce. I'm a single mom of 2, and my son has autism. I worked several part-time jobs to make ends meet and started my own dog walking business. I struggled with my weight my whole life and have tried everything in the past. Beachbody is what finally worked for me. Shakeology gives me the energy I need to get through my crazy life, and the workout programs are incredible. When I started, it was easy for me to get my friends and family on board because they saw the change in me. Physically and mentally, they knew how much I truly loved these products. The business opportunity was also life-changing for me. I am no longer struggling to pay my bills, and I don't have to work a bunch of jobs. I, of course, continue to coach, and I still have my dog walking business, and that's it. I am so grateful for this opportunity. It has helped me lose 50 pounds, improved my overall health, has allowed me to keep my house with my kids during this difficult time with my ex-husband. My income has tripled in the past year, and I know this is just the beginning. If I can do this, anyone can. I truly love this company, these products, our team, and helping people feel good about themselves. And that's Mary Jo. All right, guys. If anybody has any questions, now's a great time. I'm going to stop sharing so I can see everybody. If anybody has a question, you can unmute yourself, or you can ask the question in the chat feature. If you click the chat button, or you could just wave like this and I'll try and find you and unmute you. No? All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you do come up with any questions, feel free to ask the coach who invited you to the call or post in the event page. And once I get the recording uploaded, I will post it there. So if there's anybody who wanted to catch this and couldn't, you can share it with them. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night.